Gunshots in Washington, D.C., not a great sign if you're a local citizen. Jokes aside, we are here at Road to Glory, and we're ready to get the action kicked off in a big way. We've got 6 rookies, 6 people looking to make a name for themselves. Speaking of making a name, I am joined here for the first 2 matches of the evening with Mr. Adam.
Happy to be back, Jake. Looking forward to calling this match with you. The Rookie Irrelevancy Eliminator.
That's right. One of these 6 men is going to be leapfrogged into the spotlight, hopefully. And hopefully my color commentator here, Adam, can call it down the middle.
Absolutely. I will be fair as can be. I'll even tell you my pick.
I like it. We have a pick already from one of the men in the booth. Just let me know when he's coming out. First up, we saw Solomon Caine. Man, he's been here a little bit while. Probably the biggest veteran on the in the Rookie Cluster Battle Royal. Here's a newcomer, Danny Watts. Made his debut last week, and crowd getting to know his name for sure.
He's got a lot to back up. He's got violence spraying in the background. Let's hope he can back up those words.
Very young man, but he looks like one of the biggest competitors in tonight's Rookie Cluster Battle Royale. We've had mixed reactions from these rookie matches in the past, Adam. What do you think about this one?
I'm not looking forward to it in any way, shape, or form, but I'm just here to make sure I don't get fined.
The obligatory rookie match so that you could get on the international title match, which is coming up next.
Absolutely. I'm here to serve my business. I'm here to make sure that it goes smoothly. I'm also here under duress to ensure that Dragana or Drago do not attack me, as they took exception to what I said last match.
As any good family would. Next up, we have the Olympic silver medalist, the guest on last Turmoil's edition of Speak Breezy. It's Matthew May.
I've heard a lot about this young man. He failed to qualify for the 2008 and 2012 Olympics, so best of luck to him in this new environment.
He's got the background, and my, he's got the look.
A background of failure.
We are in the nation's capital, and he's repping it.
Pretty sure that medal's fake, Jake.
Chocolate coin.
I am a little hungry.
That's half of our competitors down. We've got 3 more to go. And this is going to be an all-over-the-top rope battle royal. I hope you're not joining us. It's the very beginning of the night. We've got an action-packed night for you, beginning it with a 6-man over-the-top rope rookie battle royale. Next up, hashtag Let's Go.
Irrelevancy battle royale. This is an opportunity for somebody to escape the binds of the irrelevant class of rookies that they are and become something, such as this man, whom is only identified as JT. He could become a star tonight. Unlikely, but maybe.
He's always fired up, always positive, always energetic. And as you mentioned, looking to become a star tonight in the Rookie Relevancy Cluster Battle Royale, whatever you want to call it, against Sensation's orders. These rookies been given a shot.
Well, it'll be very interesting to see how everything unfolds. Over the top rope elimination, unlike anything that any of these rookies have seen before. A lot of different skills go into it. A lot of different skills that you won't see.
Absolutely, this is the big leagues indeed. We are not dealing with any indies anymore, where all of these men may have shined at one point or another. Joshua Tucker, JT, completing his entrance. Got 2 more out. Maybe the favorite in the match.
Pick.
I know what. Yeah, your pick.
My pick. No, this match. Oh my God. He is no longer my pick. He will be suspended before he makes it to the ring. This dummy.
You don't poke the bear when you're coming into your pay-per-view debut, but T.Y. Sparks, as he mentioned on last week's edition of Super Turmoil, he's not afraid of anybody, and apparently that extends to the owner of the company.
Well, I seriously doubt his losing streak is coming to an end tonight, especially with that getup. Jay, if you can hear me in the back, I deeply apologize for his stupidity.
T.Y. Sparks, the Prince of Flight, looks like the Prince of Push-Ups right now. He is looking cut. Prince of Flight admiring himself, and he might be your pick. He's a lot of other people's pick.
No, he's not my pick anymore. I don't know who I'm picking anymore. I'm surprised he hasn't been suspended yet.
Give it time. Give it time. It's early in the night. We're only 5 minutes in. And with that, the man we saw a little earlier in the night, a bit of an enigmatic figure.
He is no ordinary superstar. He is the man they call Joopiter.
What is this? What? Jake, what is this?
It's like a green goblin.
Autistic dance moves brought to you by OCW. It's memorizing.
Look at those hand movements.
I don't. Jake, this is my new pick. This is my new pick. This is my new pick.
Not much is known about the enigmatic figure from Pretoria, South Africa, but he can certainly twirl his arms.
Very well.
Strobe lights in full effect, and this is not technically the man called Joopiter's debut. He debuted on Ambition a few months ago, but this is the first time we have seen him since, and my God, is he still weird.
I am memorized by this uniqueness. I think everyone will just throw themselves right over the top rope.
I don't know if mesmerized is the right word, more like disturbed.
Well, you and I obviously differ in opinions.
Yeah, a little bit.
Jake, we're about to start this, and you have not told me your pick. I'm going with the man named Joopiter.
I am not here to make picks in this rookie. I just hope the best for all of them. I'm here to call it straight down the middle. And
that's bullshit.
If I had half of mine, I would think that you have a wager on this.
I have a few wagers on this.
Smart man. Hedge your bets early.
Unfortunately, TY has already screwed me out of my bets, as I am receiving word from the back that he will compete in tonight's match. Never mind.
There is the bell.
Here
No
we go.
10 for this one. It's all in-ring action, and it's over the top rope. The men splitting off into three groups
we already
of
got
two.
a man on the edge.
Danny Watts nearly tossed over the top rope by the man called Joopiter. It looks like Joopiter, Danny Watts, Solomon, Caine, and JT, and T.Y. Sparks and Matthew May splitting off into three groups and going at it.
This is the kind of match where it pays to stay grounded. This is not a match where you want to be a high flyer. You want to stay on the ground. If you're smart, you got to roll to the corner and hug the ropes.
Matthew May seems to be standing there as he has early in the night, and I want to remind you this is a pay-per-view, mature audiences only. Matthew May being flipped on his head, and T.Y. Sparks usually the Prince of Flight, but again, he's staying grounded per your instructions.
Oh, Joopiter was a great counter. Oh!
That's a dangerous place to be in for the man called Joopiter, but he is not one to avoid taking chances.
Come on,
especially
Joopiter.
with those dance moves.
Joopiter's got him in the corner. Danny Watts is in a lot of trouble.
That was a lot of kicks being thrown by three separate men that are in the ring, and there's JT rolling out of the ring. Remember, got to go over the top rope, both feet touching the floor. Under the rope does not count. JT right back in it.
Matthew May has to be one of the smartest competitors right now. He's staying out of dodge. He's winning me over with his intelligence.
Very smart. Look at him biding his time. He's an Olympic athlete. You mentioned it. He didn't qualify, but he still got what it takes.
Nowhere he grabs JT, dumps him on his head.
What a machine. T.Y. Sparks delivering some shots to the midsection of Solomon Caine. And look at these lucha moves.
They're winning me over. They're winning me over, Jake. I can't believe what I'm seeing right now. They are winning me over.
Big scoop slam by Danny Watts. And when you see Danny next to these other competitors, you can really see the size difference, what he's got going on. And Joopiter playing.
What are you doing, you idiot?
He's playing to the crowd, maybe trying to cost you some money, Adam.
Don't play to the crowd. Don't play to these pandering fools. Eliminate them.
No elimination so far. Once again, JT playing it smart, hugging that bottom rope while he catches his breath, and once again, Joopiter playing to the crowd.
What is she doing? Danny Watts making a comeback. He just put May down onto the ground.
Scoop slam from Solomon Caine, who's been Caine has been very dominant in that right side there on the long black trunks since that Lucha Extravaganza reversal he had. And see how he follows up on TY. What do we have here? JT with a 450 splash from the standing position. That was phenomenal.
Solomon Caine, backbreaker. Oof.
There's too much going on right now, Adam. I can't keep up. Back.
Oh, it's simple to keep up. All you do is you pick your favorite and you cheer wildly.
Well, and once more, JT being dumped on his head with that half Nelson suplex. And Danny Watts, again, look at the size difference. He's towering. He might be the youngest competitor here, but he's towering over his opponents. Another scoop. Oh, no, JT going to get involved. He was rolling around on the bottom rope, but he's going to get involved, and Danny Watts is not into it. Northern Light suplex with the arm trapped. That'll do some damage to your wrist.
Matthew May. Oh, a beautiful suplex. A beautiful belly-to-belly suplex.
And one of his friends, one of the men he spent a lot of time on the indies with, Mark Reese is the one that taught him that. Slambitious.
Maybe Matthew May can put behind those Olympic disappointments tonight.
Ooh, backfire on your favorite, Adam. Stealing a page out of Tiberius Octavian Dupree.
My favorite just rolled to the bottom where he is safe. Intelligence. He might not be the fastest. He might not be the strongest. Hell, he might not be the smartest, but he's lowest right now.
He's the weirdest, too. Oh, and a drop toe hold on Matthew May. Couple of these guys teetering a little bit near these ropes. Not a lot of elimination tries yet.
Innovation by JT. Look.
Yeah. Man, I don't even know what to call that, but a face buster.
I don't know.
Oh, I think the man called Joopiter. He's calling.
What's he got up his sleeve?
Solomon Caine and Matthew May biting the putt.
Toss him over. Toss him over.
Look at the man called Joopiter. Zero gravity. Stalling suplex. Down goes Danny Watts.
No. Stay low to the ground.
Oh, no, Solomon Caine. Oh, look out, JT. T.Y. Sparks just super kicked the moon and the stars out of JT, and Joshua Tucker is your first rookie eliminated.
That's my pick, Jake. That's my pick.
Wait, I thought you switched picks.
What are you talking about? It's been T.Y. since the get-go.
I don't know about all that, but what I do know is no relevancy for Joshua Tucker today. What we got to focus on the in-ring action is Matthew May using some of that wrestling skill, dropping the man called Joopiter on his head.
Joopiter, don't get up. Stay on the ground. You're safe there. Oh,
look out! Solomon Caine is going, oh, what an athletic maneuver! Using the ropes to his advantage, kicking Danny Watts in the head. Got a battle on the right side going, but again, tossing him over the ropes. Is he going to be able to capitalize this time? Solomon teetering down goes Solomon Caine!
My pick's
and we're down to 4. We're down to 4.
Still in it. Come on, T.Y.
Another half
nasty drop on the back of his head.
Down goes your pick.
Thank God T.Y. Sparks isn't known for his intelligence.
Oh, he certainly won't be now after getting his bell rung.
Look at him.
Very nice.
There goes May.
Look out. Matthew May teetering on the outside. The man called Joopiter trying to shove his opponent out of there.
They're fighting. On the other side of the ring, we got a battle going on. T.Y. shrugs him off, but misses the diving crossbody.
May just might be a little too strong, a little too savvy for the weirdo from Pretoria, South Africa, as he gives him a shot. Oh my God, Danny Watts! He just grabbed T.Y. Sparks by the back of his neck and threw him out like a child.
That's okay. Luckily, Joopiter, my pick, is still in the ring.
Danny Watts is clearing house. A double butterfly. Underhook. Oh, cutter. What a move. Down goes Joopiter, maybe for good. And we've got Danny Watts and Matthew May.
It doesn't matter what he gets hit with. All that matters is if he goes over the top rope, Jake.
And now we've got two of the biggest, strongest guys in the fight. Joopiter trying to crawl somewhere towards the action even. Matthew May hung on the ropes. Danny Watts.
Danny Watts clearing house.
Oh my God! Out goes Matthew May! Slung over the top rope, and Danny Watts is a threat! Speaking of acts of violence, that super kick was as brutal of one as I've ever seen. Now the man called Joopiter finally counters. Gets him with a left elbow to the shot. Oh, the cravat kick! It didn't go! Try to get him with his own kick. Danny Watts, these two men going back and forth at him.
Going back and forth. Relevancy on the line. One of these rookies can stand out from the class.
Who's it going to be? The man called Joopiter. He's backed into a corner. Is he going to become stronger than we've ever seen? No, Danny Watts! Over the top! You're a winner of the Relevancy Battle Royal! Oh, stop it! Your picks were eliminated.
I told you at the beginning, acts of violence.
Your picks were eliminated. The youngest competitor at 19 years old, Danny Watts, comes in here and cleans house with 4 eliminations and a victory.
Welcome to Relevancy, kid.